We started back up. Last time we got a house. And we got, what's her name? The Elysian girl? Oh, and we're here at the crypt place. So we have a new area. Hello, crab. Oh, okay, yeah, we were going down to the mine. I remember now. I can't, like, heal anywhere, can I? Let's do that. I don't like it being so fast. That's better. Shit. Shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh. That's nice. Kind of escape-like music over here. I like it. What are you? Okay, that's probably how I get out. It's gonna be a big dungeon, isn't it? I wonder if, the giant that's been, like, causing so much trouble is down here. Who are you? This is a sacred place. You shouldn't be here. My siblings will kill you. You'd better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do here. What do you suspect I'll do? We do not suspect. We simply know. Our mistress reveals the truth with absolute perfection. You'd better leave. She knows what you are and what you intend to do. Okay. What happened? Mines? Have you been blinded by a dark curse? These are not mines. They are more akin to the inside of a fertile egg. You'd better... Okay, who's your mistress? My mistress is the one who will save this accursed region. She will heal us of the weight we've carried so long. There we go. Who am I? I'm afraid I don't understand your line of reasoning. Okay, yeah. This is the mine that has the queen of whatever that's like sprouting these crystal growths on people. But I don't know if it's actually like, from his dialogue, it makes me think that they think it will actually, like, prevent them from living forever and being, like, cursed to be endless. Don't shoot. But I don't think it works that way. Oh! Oh shit. Oh, they do damage. Need to stop shooting. Stop. Ow. Ow. You die, dog. Something has changed. I'll take that. Probably need to make better use of my sneaking if I want to not take 1,000,000 damage. Oh, this probably opened up. Yeah. Shit. Don't scream. Oh my god. Oh, you're pretty weak actually. You just sound insane. Why are you so tiny? Are you both like that? Weird. I like the designs of the characters in this region a lot. Very creepy. Like, not just the undead endless guys, but the these like weird eldritch like skeletal creatures. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Flying armor. Very cool. I don't have to fight them. I don't get experience for fighting them. If they don't see me, I'm fine. Cool. Oh, you piece. Dude. Shielding potion. If only I had something to use my lockpicks on. It's like they want me to steal from this place. What's up here? Just loops back around maybe. That looks important. Astounding, everything is being made clear now. How marvelous, I can see it. She stands in awe of the visions before her. What do you see? A body amalgamate, abstract geometry and structure, perfect in its form, steeped in a sorrow beyond compare. The true form of the divine, the great continuum of all that is. Huh? I was once a child, many children. We committed evils beyond redemption, but these are all her memories now. 1,000 perspectives refracted through her. We remember being devoured, remember dying, but we also remember devouring. That's what's really inside these crystals, you know, old wounds. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like me. Interesting. That's right, the crystals are like memories. Is she a god? One day she will be, soon perhaps. But she is merciful, showing the truth even to a wretch like I would. What does she want? She pauses as if listening for the answer. It isn't so simple, there's so many of her. She wants to save us from our cruel fate. We endless are all caught in this great misery, toiling away in a place without gods. Eternal mourning on an island of graves. The tragedy of the Crusades hangs over this island like a grand condemnation. But there's something else that's difficult to explain. She wants to heal too. More than that, she wants to escape. There's rage there, almost like a cornered animal or a man in a cage. Okay. Hmm. That will go back up, I guess. Okay. It's not a mine, it's more of an egg folk. An egg creature. There we go. He awakens from a state of meditative prayer. May ye be blessed. Here show my devotion. I need 40. There we go. I am a midwife of our new god. The sculptor has entrusted me guardian of the hymnal chamber. Tell me, the hymnal chamber lies through this gate as a place of sacred ritual. By our faith, her dream becomes possible, and by her dream, all dreams. Okay. I don't think I'd trust her. What are her real intentions? I don't think I'll find out unless I have 40 charm to progress. It's kind of like you need charm to do anything. I have 30. Hated. Kind of wonder if it's worth trying to farm the outlaw's reputation for anything. What the? But I don't know if I would get anything like useful out of that. Oh, hello? Oh, skeleton. Stay away. Oh my god. You have reach. Oh shit. Saving. Stamina potion. Emberian ore. Okay, cool. And coinage. I'm so lost right now. Oh my god. It's a hefty strength requirement. Something has changed. Oh. Let's not go down that way. Oh. That was weird. Something has changed. But what? Oh. I wonder... I need more truth serums. Oh, okay, no, it was just a visual kind of thing happening. It looked like it might have been like a secret wall. You're just chilling. Coinage. What's this? I don't know about this crystal cult people. They don't seem like they're doing too well. Couldn't make a steel bow. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Oh, not that. Whoa. Oh shit, that's bad. Can I aim this thing? Like... Oh. You're locked, I guess. Hello? Thank you for freeing me. I thought I was done for. Who? I am Inquisitor of the Episodic Union at your service. What's an Inquisitor doing in the mines? There were 4 of us sent to investigate a possible Class C god entity. I had a feeling. But I was separated from the rest of the tribunal and taken prisoner. I'm not sure what became of my comrades. We weren't able to nullify the god entity. Our quest was a resounding failure. I help you. Yes, perfect. Take this. It's a terminus prism. It can kill a god entity like this one. Interesting. You can set this whole mess right. I need supplies. Alright, man. I have no charm. This terminus prism, it can kill a god. Only fledgling god entities like this one, which are undergoing apotheosis. The prism has no effect on an older god entity. Before we were separated, my tribunal determined that this crystal entity is currently in an advanced stage of apotheosis. At this stage, a god entity is still malleable to the imaginations of its followers. That's how the prism kills the entity. I have to imagine it dies. What will you do? I'll make for the surface once I have good opportunity. I'm in no state to fight, so I'll have to slip through somehow. I'm sure you will. Goodbye. Give me arrows. I want arrows. Alright, now I have the tool to kill Crystal Lady. Oh, I can't go that way. Oh, oh. You were so chill for a second. Oh my god. Don't shoot magic missiles at me. Not that way. I think when we originally came down here, okay. We went to the left. So maybe this way? Ooh. Give me that. Ah, you fucker. What? Got you. Can sleep here. Oh. How did it get darker inside the cave? It's nighttime crystals. Oh, no, no, no. You stay up there. Amazing. Oh, shit. Stop. No, you're fine. You just chill up there. Whoop. Whoop. I just want to steal your stuff. More arrows. And that's the teleport back. I think. Yum. Shit. Oh, I missed one of those somewhere. I wonder wonder if there are like a lot of those hidden around. What the shit? What do you have going on with your body? 2 heads? I am the sculptor, Lucia. Lucia? The crystal goddess told me you'd come. You sculpted this? I was the first to hear it through the rock walls, biggest pocket of pure crystal any of us had ever seen. I knew the shape she'd needed to take. It felt like I was born with it in me, so I started carving in secret. I'm here to swear my loyalty. Glad to hear it. Complete your bond, go before her, and pledge your devotion. Okay. I feel like I can mess this up somehow. Let me hop up here. What's this? Okay. Oh. Maybe it's not like an inventory item. Just take a little look around. It's useful. You stand beneath an intricate crystal statue. It exudes an unmistakable psychic weight. I will purge the statue. You hold the terminus prism in your hand, but before raising it, you wonder, are you sure this is the choice you want to make? The goddess cannot be rebuilt. I don't know. I kind of want to figure out what it's doing more before I, like, do anything. There's got to be more to it here. Also wonder if there's more, like, magic skulls around here somewhere. Here's the beginning. I've kind of gone down the path of, like, hunting all of the gods that I've come across anyways, so maybe I just commit to that. But I feel like there should be something else I'm missing here. Only I was more charming. me one sec, y'all. Alright, what I'm thinking is... try to find that guy who was, like... the charm progression lock for the door. And see if, like, anything raises my charm enough to, like, talk to him. And then once we go through there... oh, I think I've already gone that way. Maybe we'll have seen enough to make a decision. You got a big crystal on your head. Damn. Something I do like about this dungeon is that the enemies are, like, reused in this region, right? But they're thematically, like, changed because they all have the crystals that they're wearing. So they're not just, like, recolors necessarily. I have no idea if I'm going the right way to get back there. Damn. Is this right? Through here? No, I don't think so. Shit. Can't go that way. That must be sealed by... the skulls, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm, like, missing... something. Damn. That's a skull. This is where her statue is. Where the hell? Was I going the right way to go back to the guy? I'm so lost. Okay. Go through... nope, not that way. That's where I started out. Go through here. Went up here. I don't think I need to go up there. Down here? Nope, that's just an ore. Okay. So up here. Yeah, I've already been down there. Okay. That's how I get back up. this? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Try that. Mildly tipsy. Does that do anything to my charm? A little. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, just a little. Herb wine. Get wasted. Oh my god. Am I charming enough? He looks at you and closes his eyes. After a long pause, he nods his head in acceptance. He silently unlocks the gate to the hymnal chamber. Thanks, I just got completely wasted for you. Oh my god. Oh, you're an enemy. Can't see. Close the door. Oh my god. I guess I should keep a lot of alcohol on me in case I don't have enough charm. Rusty helm. Okay. You are feeling sober, you think? Right, let's see. Oh. Excuse me? Oh, okay, yeah, I need to go up that way. Up. Make sure I'm not glancing over anything. Stop shooting. Oh. This is the place that was locked. Just some ore. And more guys? Okay. Well. That's a little disappointing. That was to have ore. Alright, I've made my decision. Holy shit. Screw you. The room seems to go totally silent, then a piercing noise resonates through the crystals. The statue begins to crumble. Explode. Oh no! Oh, you're strong. Here, I'll put you out. Really strong. Oh my god, man. Do you like this combat? Grab some popcorn. Ow. Okay, so that updated the quest. Below the Endless. You have destroyed the Crystal Goddess and scattered her followers. The mine's original owner will likely reward you for returning control to him. Interesting. One sec. Do you have the teleport? Nope, you have the lock. Teleport's up here. Come on. There it is. Let's get out. Whoa. Actually, I wonder if I can talk to the rest of these guys. See if they've changed. What do you have to say? There's no fight left in them. Oh no. Alright. Probably nothing. I don't know if they bothered to, like, go back and give them extra dialogue after you, destroy their god or whatever. What do you have to say? The resident scratches at the painful crystalline growth which protrudes from his left eye. Thank you so much, I can't believe it's ending. Please take this, though I know it's not much. Yeah. No more crystal parasite person. God. Oh. Whoa, what then? Excuse me? What happened? Was I fighting a guy and then he started bleeding spontaneously? Give me that. Whoa. Oh, you're a mine. Peace. Okay. I guess that's the end of that quest. The mine's original owner. All good things. Safe passage. War stories. Still haven't found that golden typhos. Keep a lookout for the merchant vessel. I wonder if that's in the starting area, or if it like ventured off like very far. Ow. Hello? Yes, 1 coin. Yes. 3 coin. What are you? You're creepy. You throw a rock at me? What the hell? You have like a bowstring in your arm? Alright, let's see what's up here. Nyum. Yum. Open. Ugh. Oh. Oh, I can... I forgot how to make, the truth serum. No, I didn't. Let's make a few of those. It was on this hill that the last offenders fell. Oh, how the endless swarmed upon them, how they feasted upon flesh and blood. I still see it, mortal. I can smell the sickly sweet stench of death. I can feel the cold chill of death upon my phantom skin. What? This is a place of remembrance. If you have not come here out of respect, I must ask you to leave. I have come to pay my respects. Holy... What happened here? When the Endless were first created, they were consumed by an insatiable hunger. They fell upon their mortal brethren and committed unspeakable acts. It is a time known as the Years of Devouring. Spirits like myself are a vestige of trauma. I do not simply remember those unspeakable years, I live them still. But I hold on to enough of my wits that I can tell the past from the present, for the most part. And so I watch over this place to ensure that folk remember. 60. That's a steep requirement, buddy. Can you lower it a little bit for me? I only have like 30. I guess I'll come back here later, maybe. What is this? Fairy circle? I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I'm just not gonna get on my first playthrough. That looks cool. Let me just take your stuff real quick. Alright, here we go. The ghost rides around in the air, recoiling from some unseen terror. Jaws, nails, teeth, tearing, bursting, clawing at your flesh. Can you feel it? Oh, the agony. It's okay, you're safe. Do you know that you're a ghost? A ghost? Yes, I know, I know. Not all my kind know their fate, but I do. Still, I cannot escape the moments that birthed me. I will always bear that trauma. The ghost is silent for a moment, wincing in pain. Say, immortal, do you want to know a secret? I like secrets. See those cliffs over there? They hide a graveyard, buried deep underground. One of many. A spell of illusion conceals the entrance. The cliffs. During the Great Devouring, the Endless gave into their hunger, but they held on to their remorse, their shame. So they buried their victims far out of sight. My body lies behind those cliffs somewhere. In the cliffs? Like in that? What cliffs? There are many. In the cliffs. Not there. The cliffs, the cliffs. That scared me. Buddy, what cliffs? Like over there? Try going over there. I'm not sure where I want to go, really. I see. That's where it is. There we go. And his bounty is in here somewhere. Maybe. Where is your bounty? Maybe not. Let's become more persona. 35 charm. Eesh. It's bad. Maybe I do need, like, the charming equipment. Like... Oh, I don't even have it. Need to purchase it. Okay, let's try going up there. Whoop. Have I been in here? Yes, I have. Interesting landmark, huh? Okay, there's nothing I can do? Question mark. Open the gate. Alright. Maybe I need a key. Oh. You guys don't have a key, do you? Oh. That's the drawbridge. Grab this little plant thing. Nice. Kind of just wandering at this point. there's another drawbridge. Where does that go? Where's my... Oh, there I am. What the... So the drawbridge that goes up here. Fascinating. Need a key to get up there. Oh. There's a map guy. Give me that. Nope. Have I talked to you already? At what point do I actually get the, like, a landmass? I don't know. City of Sepulchre. Flesh farms. Please visit the esteemed Penitent Thaw for inquiries. Cadaver Keep. Those all sound like very nice places. Is that it? It's weird. Oh no. Oh, you're a guard. Greetings, delicious flesh thing. By enchantment, I am required to grant you assistance instead of peeling the meat from your bones. Thanks. Gratitude is not required. If my mind was free, I would burst your fragile skin and devour your warm innards. Cool. House for sale, Sepulchre. Tired of living in a tomb? Sick to death of rats nibbling at your feet? Look no further than the bustling housing market of Sepulchre. Don't worry about that gaping void above, that's just the sky. A charming single-story house is available to purchase from the Moldy Cauldron shop on the Sepulchre High Street. Though in need of renovations, the property could be upgraded to rival even the best mausoleum tombs. Is that it? Okay. What was that? Faded Band of Rejuvenation. Okay. I guess I could use that. Do you regen? Oh no, you have critical cast. Cool. Actually, I don't think I need critical cast. Just all lockpicks. Alright. Let's check out this. Oh. Oh, it's the moldy cauldron. You're my first living customer in months, or has it been years? Time flies when you're my age. I'm sure it does. I'm looking for the Duchess. Yes, everyone's heard of the Duchess, only I don't think anyone's ever seen her in years. Oh man. Last I heard she was flying around with that crazy bunch of breathers. What were they called? The dull stars? The dim lights? Oh, the dark stars. Her family manor is to the south if you're looking for her. I'd head there, but I hear the place is crawling with magical skeletons. Of course it is. What do you have? Thinking cap. Sure, give me thinking cap. Slow. Summoner's earring. Grants power over the dead, allowing its wearer to summon an additional skeleton. I don't think I have that power. Sepulchre house deed. I'm fine with that. Sell my treasure to you. Okay. There's an inn. Wow, you look great. What's this, a breather? Oh, marvelous. Please stay there a second. Let me jot down some notes. Is your skin always that damp? Do you ever forget to breathe? What does it feel like when your hair grows? Apologies, this might be quite overwhelming. I'm a playwright down in a mausoleum, you see, but the scene has become so stagnant. The past century or so, pre-endless historical dramas have been in vogue, except us writers never leave our tombs, and I'm convinced our work is full of inaccuracies. It's funny, the things you forget. The history books never mention the little things. I'll have strange masks. The endless stands askew, slowly cleaning a mug with a rotten rag. He spits on the rag, apparently in an attempt at cleanliness, but a piece of his lip comes off in the attempt. Alright. As I live and rot, an honest to God's breather. We don't get many of you passing through the sepulchre these days. Welcome to the rotten cabin. Coffin. We've got a bed to rent. The only genuine mattress in all the tombs of the endless. We also got ghost booze. I am looking for the Duchess. She's hard to pin down, that one. Few folk have ever seen her since she came back from gallivanting around with pirates and mercenaries a few years back. Rumor has it she's holed up in her old family manor that sits on the southern edge of the Endless Realm. But good luck arranging a visit. She's a powerful cipher wizard and has a whole host of magical countermeasures to stop common plebs like us from wandering around her tombs. Alright, what do you have to drink? Plenty of ghost wine. Recently my punters have been hankering for some good old-fashioned mortal booze, though if you come across any Riovian fine wine, I'll give you a good price for it. Interesting. Foul booze. I'm curious. Has little effect on the living, but can make spirits and the undead rather drunk. I'll hold on to one. Let me see if this increases my charm at all. So right now I have 35. If I drink foul booze... Oh my god. Look at that bottle. Mildly tipsy. Gives me 2 charm and destroys my defense. Okay. Probably won't use that. What are you? The Endless lurks in the corner, keeping a watchful eye on the other patrons. Get lost, breather. You're not interested in what I'm selling. Maybe I am? It didn't require much. Well, well, a mortal with a deviant appetite. Alright, listen up, because I'll only say this once, and if you breathe a word of this to any of the Queen's lackeys, I'll see to it that you are next on the menu. So, I'm a broker for sentient flesh, the thinking stuff. See, most endless feed on penitent thaws mindless meat. It seems more ethical than eating your kind. But I'll be damned if it doesn't taste like slop, so of course there's a black market for the stuff. How about it, breather? Fancy a taste of your own kind? I've changed my mind. Thought as much, but remember, breather, you say anything about this, it'll be the last thing you say. What if I wanted to buy some? I never entered a mausoleum. Back when I was breathing so long ago, I knew I could never leave these trees. The air smelled so... Well, I can't recall how the air smelled anymore, but it must have been good. So I dawdled and the mausoleums filled up, and the thing about being endless sea is that the pain duels everything. Anhedonia sets in, pleasure seeps away, and these old trees only mock me now. That's what you get, buddy. The rotten coffin, my favorite haunt, hee. The ghost looks quite pleased with itself. You dare not think how many times it has told that joke. Hee. Oh, that's right, that's where the room is, probably. I'm glad they're not giving me, like, tutorial text here. Can I have them lower that? Gold. Coins. Bombs. Alright. What's in here? Oh, creepy. In days past, I fought with Lord Ryder in the Cadaver Crusades. We would feast on the flesh of mortals such as yourself. Nothing personal, you understand. But such days of glory are over. Now I must eat the mindless slop penitent daubers up in those flesh farms of hers. Do you have, like, a shop or anything? Like, what's going on here? Modest Arcanist hat. A more advanced thinking cap, this hat fairly hums with cipher, as if bursting with ideas. All it needs is a brain to supply them to you. What do you have? A mortal traveler, unusual to see one of your kind within the realm of the Endless. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Castle of Ribs. Pray tell, my friend, what brings you to our kingdom? Insatiable curiosity. Aha, I'm familiar with that drive to discover, that raw, unhidden need to know what lies beyond the horizon. I traveled a little in my own youth, you know. Some many hundreds of years ago, when I was a beating heart. The Skyrims were very different then, let me tell you. How were they different? Well, this was only a century after the world rent. Everything was in a state of flux. Every day, new kingdoms were blossoming and dying like winter roses. Tell me about the wonders. Why, of course. Have you ever seen a god? I saw one once drifting through the fog. As vast as a mountain, dozens of eyes, each as bright and round as the moon. That must have been terrifying. When I saw it, I opened my mouth and the most beautiful hymn spilled out. I can't sing under normal circumstances, but my voice was like honey and thunder that day. Ew, okay. Tell me about the horrors. I would rather not recall such things, but I saw an entire town consumed in silver flames, with laughing priests circled above like vultures. I saw a conscriptor harvester pulling screaming men into its maw and turning them into mindless engines of war. What? A conscriptor maw? That sounds so interesting. I saw a library whale pulled slowly apart by iron hooks, and butcher archivists scrabbling through its guts for forgotten tomes. What in the... Can you remember what caused the world rend? I never knew what caused it, but I remember the searing flash that stained the sky. I remember the impact which shook our tombs and scattered the islands. Back then, the Endless were one of the few peoples in the Sky Realms. It got a lot more crowded after that with all the refugees. Fascinating. Do you have any theories about the Entombed One? Ah yes, have you experienced one of the recent earthquakes? A terrible business. I have reason to believe that the Entombed One is the lingering specter of the Hooded King, getting his revenge on the kingdom that left him for dead. Someone needs to find him and persuade him to abandon his vendetta, by force if necessary. I can try. You would do that? I would be in your debt. Here, take this. It's a key to the crypt beneath the castle. Okay. Cool. I seek an audience with the Queen of Silver. Alas, the Queen isn't accepting visitors at this time, or any time really. She is withdrawn. Most days she'll speak to me and me alone. Perhaps I can put her in a better mood? I doubt it, but I suppose I have nothing to lose by letting you go try. Go ahead. If you can raise her out of her depression, I will be, without exaggeration, eternally grateful. So she's just here? Okay. Let me just prance around your throne a little bit. Oh well. Nifty. As the Queen casts her gaze upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm not receiving visitors at the moment. Please talk to my seneschal. He will attend to you faithfully. What seems to be the matter, Your Majesty? I need 40. Ragged lips peeled back from long yellow teeth. She seems to be attempting a smile. It is not of your concern, mortal. Please understand that I mean no disrespect. But one so young, so alive, cannot understand my plight. You'd be surprised, I think. Haven't been surprised in 2 centuries, mortal. One of my questions are of a more personal nature. That's a lot of questions. Tell me about your father. My earliest memory is of him sitting atop his throne, looking so grim while I sung for him. Then as I hit a particular high note, his dour face broke into such a broad smile. It was like magic, like the sun had risen over a cemetery. In those days, I would kneel beside my bed and pray to a goddess whose name I have now forgotten, that my father would never die. Yet I was too young to know that gods pay no attention to the prayers of their people. When was the last time you interacted with a mortal? Let me see, some years ago, I forget how many, a mortal came to the Castle of Ribs seeking to become Endless himself. The seneschal was not able to dissuade her. She barged into the throne room much like you have. Oh, I know. I turned her away, as I turn all such pilgrims away. We will add no more to our number. Thaw must be the last. Interesting. Do you have heirs? No need for heirs. I will be here forever, and the Endless cannot have children. So, Penitent Thaw, the guy that makes the non-sentient meat, was the last one that was turned Endless. And Vela, I think that's her name, came here to become Endless. What do you know about the Entombed One? I believe it is my father. After the ritual to grant him immortality went wrong, he fled beneath the castle and got lost within the twisting passages. Shouldn't you do something? Do what? Setting guards down there? I have done so. They do not return. Go down there myself? Never. I cannot bear to see him again. Are you sure it's him? I know it in my bones. What if I went down there and tried to stop him from shaking the island apart? You're welcome to try. I believe my senescal has the key. I think he does. And no, I haven't. Where are your attendants? No attendants in a court. I sent them away long ago. Eagle. Alright, damn, that was only a one-time try. No. That's annoying. Well. Let's see what's down here. Hold on. That doesn't help me at all. Oh, no, wait, yeah, it does. I thought that was just the door leading, like, back outside. Oh, you have, like, a crossbow in your arm. The door smiles and extends its fangs. Only those loyal to the king may pass. Allow it to drink from your wrist. The door sinks its fangs into your wrist. It drinks and drinks and drinks until your legs feel weak and your arm is numb. Finally, it releases you. Your blood is tainted by treachery. You may not pass. Loyal to the king. The king? How am I supposed to do that? Is there room in here? No, it's just that. Oh? I think that might have just changed. Nothing? It probably opens that door. Maybe we can ask her about the door. My blood is tainted. Can I ask you about the door? There's a fanged door in the crypts. Oh dear, that sounds like one of the hooded king's little tests. I thought we'd found and dispelled them all. You'll need to find someone who's still loyal to the old king and convince them to give you their blood. Can I use your blood? No. Can I use your blood? Damn it. No, stop! Loyal to the king, loyal to the king. Are you loyal? No. What about... What's in here? Are you... what the... Oh. Creepy. So you're the one who liberated my mind. It's an honor to meet you. I've prepared a reward for you. Wars fetching an exorbitant rate in the Clockwork Kingdom. I'll make my fortune back in no time. What will become of the Crystal Cultists? The mutineers, you mean? Any stragglers will be quartered. Okay. I'm Romulus Charon VII, Lord and heir to the Southwestern Tract. The lands I own are rich in resources, the finest in the world. I employ merchants who sell them for me, even the crown buys my ores. Can I have them? How much money did you give me? Permanently increases your lore. Oh. Okay. Can I have something that permanently increases my charm, please? Who's still loyal to the king? Whoa. What is a ghost booze? We endless have different constitutions from you breathers. Takes a different sort of beverage to really give us any kick. Ghost wine can be brewed like a potion, but the best vintages are ectoplasmic. When a ghost is created through trauma, sometimes nearby objects or even drinks pass over to the spirit realm too. For an endless who's short of coin, there's always a good old arsenic. I wouldn't recommend it for folk like you, though. No. No, don't need that. Who am I gonna find that's loyal to the king? Whoa. Hello? Huh? Maybe someone in this other mausoleum? Or... maybe someone from the Tomb of Remembrance or whatever. I don't know. One more candle somewhere. Oh, there's a skull. Not enough mana. open a thing for me. There we go. Treasure. Ethereal Flechette. Shoots a tightly coiled bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. Cool, I guess. Maybe if I visit Thaw. Let's see. Mausoleum 11. Cadaver Keep. Flesh Farms. Okay. Cadaver Keep. Flesh Farms up here. Hello, skeletons. Can I lower the bridge from this side? Nice. Oh, I have a actual map now. Oh, that's what the flesh farms look like. Huh. The rotted woman advances towards you, her robes trailing along the ground. Nearby is a floating cage inhabited by a twitching and gibbering corpse. The cage drifts closer to you, gaining momentum. What? Hang on, stand right there, don't move a muscle. What? The caged corpse opens its mouth and begins to sing a giddy melody. Your shadow lifts from the ground and wraps itself around your knees, bearing you down to the floor. What? Why have you come here? Are you an assassin, a thief, a rival mage seeking to steal my secrets? What did you do to me? My familiar has cast a spell to keep you from doing anything that you might regret. Now answer my questions. My name is Penitent Thaw. Some call me the greatest living mage in the Skyrealms. Personally, I'm not sure I'm truly alive, but the rest of it is right. So you better answer my questions carefully. Are you an assassin, a thief, a rival mage? I'm chasing someone from the Dark Star Company. Dark Star, eh? I take it you're after Vela Kalos. You know her? Only by reputation. Unlike the rest of the Endless, I actually make an effort to keep up with affairs in the outside world. So why are you chasing the most dangerous mercenary in all the Skyrealms exactly? I've been forced into it by the Inquisition. Interesting. They must be desperate indeed to be trying to get a pawn like you to the end of the board. She makes a dismissive motion with her hand. As suddenly as they came, the shadows recede, leaving you free to stand up. Go on, but make it quick. I'm growing bored. Are you loyal to the Hooded King? Before my time, when I arrived in the Kingdom of the Endless, the King had already been missing for a century. Why do you ask? A magic door is asking me for more loyal blood. Is that all? If you don't mind waiting a bit, I'm sure I could whip up a convincing sample of counterfeit loyalty. I don't mind waiting. Thaw grabs your arm and sticks a needle into it. Once she's taken what feels like an entire pint of your blood, she begins bustling around her sanctum, whistling tunelessly. First she pours her blood into a cauldron, then she mutters some spells over it. Finally she tips in a number of extra ingredients: a blue flower, a tuft of hair, a live goldfish. Wait. After some time, the mixture is complete. She hands you a bottle of sloshing red liquid. Here you go. Blood of convincing loyalty. Should pass muster under all of the most rigorous of spells. Thank you, Penitent. I have questions. About those vats of flesh down there. The flesh farms, a fine invention, if I do say so myself. You created the flesh farms? I've always been interested in transgressing the boundaries of the flesh. The Endless needed life force, you see, and they were getting it through the most barbaric means. First, they ate their fellow countrymen. Then when they ran out of mortals, they started attacking other islands. Then I arrived and I put a stop to all that. The magic was quite complex, so I won't go into it, but the flesh farms are non-sentient, and provide enough life force for the Endless to gore themselves sick. And all without hurting a single soul. Okay. Questions about you. What's in the cage? This is my familiar, my ex-husband's soul. I turned him into an embodiment of and amplifier for all my spells and awards. If he ever escapes the cage, you better start running and not look back. Why did you turn your ex-husband into a familiar? My husband and I disliked each other. Leave it at that. Interesting. I will visit the flesh farm. Here we go. Okay. When he turns to you, you can see his eyes are obscured by two large golden coins. He lifts one of them and appraises you swiftly before dropping it back into place. Don't get many like yourself around here, life lover. Can't remember the last time I saw a person with their own nose. He taps his own hollowed out nostrils, and earthworm squirms within. I'm tending to the flesh farms, of course. Someone got to all this flesh ain't going to look after itself. Someone got to. This flesh ain't gonna look after itself. Hey, who are you? Name's Maggotsson. Used to be called something different back when I was a breather, of course. Forgotten what it was exactly. Okay. Why are you wearing coins? To pay the ferryman, of course, when my time comes. I don't think it's coming, man. Do you have to deal with attacks by catacomb worms? When you say the final two worms, Maggotsson twitches so violently that a golden coin falls from his eye. He snatches it back up hastily. Here, don't go saying their name too loudly, breather. My mate Reg says they can hear their name across 100 miles. They'll show up just to spite you. I think I get it. You are gazing upon a vast mass of heaving, quivering, pulsing flesh. It is utterly featureless apart from the occasional callous, weeping sore, or stubby vestigial appendage. As you stare, you hear a voice in your head. You are like me. The voice fills your skull without bothering to pass through the intermittent air, a colossal, mind-fracturing sound like the explosion of a star. Hey, were you? You breathe, you sweat, you eat, sleep, excrete, correct? I suppose. You are like me, a living thing, unlike the dried-up husks who cannot hear me no matter how bitterly I scream. Okay, I don't think that's non-sentient, man. Way of all flesh. Are you referring to the Endless? Is that what you call them, vicious little fleas? So I can hear you because I'm alive. Correct, I speak in words of flesh and life. Your blood pumps my words from heart to mind. I am the way of all flesh. I have a simple question for you. What is the meaning of life? You were created by the Endless to serve as a source of life energy. I am their food. Better to know the truth. You must stop them. I am a living, thinking entity. I cannot resign myself to serving as food. I'll talk to Maggotsson. How long have you been self-aware? Over 100 years, although in the early days my thoughts were very simple and often illogical. I knew I didn't like pain and that was about it. I have been getting smarter every year. I imagine that soon my cerebral capabilities will be quite frightening. Oh wow. Come back soon. Without you, the silence is deafening. That's amazing. Why do you have bones? Big slop creature. Hello, breather. What brings you all the way out to my farm? Did you know that your flesh farm has become self-aware? That's funny, mate. You're a riot. I'm serious. The flesh math has been communicating to me telepathically. What, are you being serious? Yes, and it wants you to stop feeding on it. And what, did it sing you a song? Did it whisper sweet nothings in your ear? It's been self-aware for decades, but only the living can hear it. Listen, mate, this still sounds like a joke to me, but if you're serious, go talk to Penitent Thaw. She created the flesh farms in the first place. She'll know what to do. Thanks. Well, this has become a problem. I presume you have questions. Did you know that the flesh farm is becoming self-aware? Interesting. Elaborate. It can only speak to the living, but it can speak. What level of intelligence are we talking about here? Did it exhibit any unusual traits or particularly alien preferences? Only that it doesn't want to be used as a food source. I suppose that makes sense. I wouldn't either. Listen, mortal, what you're saying should be impossible. But if you're telling me the truth, we have a problem. If the flesh farms are becoming sentient and don't want to be eaten, then, well, the Endless will no longer have a moral way to sustain themselves. It could mean a return to the bad old ways. The bad old ways? Before I came along and created the flesh farms, the Endless sustained themselves by waging bloody war on the other islands and eating their enemies. It was called the Cadaver Crusades. Ever since they stopped, a few mad old bastards like Lord Ryder have been pushing for them to return. Why would anyone want to go back to that? Bloodlust, arrogance, power, take your pick. What should we do? Most importantly, we need to kill the flesh farms. We need to kill the flesh farm that's developed sentience. It might be the only one. There are dozens of flesh farms in the kingdom buried under the mausoleums, and we don't want this infection to spread to any more of them. Honestly, good idea. In addition, we need to ensure that Lord Ryder never hears about this. Have you told anyone else? Only Maggottson. You need to go check on him at once. Oh, Jesus Christ. What has he done? Maggottson has disappeared. You notice traces of blood on the floor. This could be Lord Ryder's doing. You should visit his estate on the cliffs of the southwest of the sepulchre. What did you see, Wall of Flesh? I was getting lonely. How are you speaking inside my head? Somewhere within this expanse of useless tissue floats a brain, or perhaps a network of brains spread throughout my body. I have no doubt that this brain formed by mistake against the wishes of my creators, but it formed nevertheless, and it is a powerful organ. I have been observed in my ability to frighten small animals away by shouting my thoughts at them, but until now I have never had the chance to communicate with a living being who could actually understand my words. Oh my god, man. Oh shit. Well. This is not good. Not good things are happening. Oh, Maggottson. He couldn't have, like, died though. Endless don't get killed like that. But why would he suddenly be killed anyways? Alright, let's go check out this place. Wait one sec. I am actually going to reheat some coffee. Be back in a minute. Hello. I return. Get a better look at you. Oh, you throw like a javelin. Why do you make that sound if you're throwing? Whoa. Oh man, I saw that too. I just walked right into it. I do really like the exploration in this game. Just like finding things and... shit. Looking for little secrets. Oh, neat. Ring of Potency. Increases the potency of potions. I like that. I'd like to... Excuse me? What's going on here? I can't. Urn of Anguish. This urn is deathly cold to touch. It's sealed tight. An inscription reads, "Here are the ashes of untold numbers of endless, who are burned by the living of the years of devouring. May the gods have mercy on us all." So that's one of the urns that I need. And I guess there is like multiple, right? No, 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 you can't come in. Go away. What is happening to my... Hold on. What? Oh, okay, that was weird. Why won't you let me in? Because I paid for the exclusive right to live in this tomb. I'm meant to be feigning death, not entertaining visitors. Go away. Why are you feigning death? I'm repenting for my immortality. If I demonstrate my commitment to the true death, the ferryman shall carry me to an afterlife of my choosing. I don't have time for this. Do you have anything I want in there? Oh, almost. Almost. Did you like break in here? Alright. Well, we have the urn, that's all we needed. Not enough mana. Whoa. Whoa. Save. Cadaver lands. You are hereby entering the domain of the cadavers. Only those loyal to our cause will be granted entry to Cadaver Keep. Okay, I can be loyal. Whoa. Cool bird guy. That's sick. Peace. Don't smack me. I like that a lot. Like sneak up on them. I want to just get a better look at these guys. In this. Cool. Alright, that's enough. The statue stands in memoriam to all the endless who lost their lives in the cadaver crusades. All creatures are permitted to follow their nature, be they predator or prey. None should feel ashamed for their instincts. This is like a might makes right kind of situation. Like, oh, we have the ability to kill every creature that's weaker than us, so we should. You're monsters, man. You're monsters. Oh, wow. Don't throw. Hold on, is there stuff down here? Ding. Is there a jolly little guy up here? Yeah. The Endless is cleaning a handful of teeth with a dirty rag. How's it going, Breather? What are you doing with those teeth? The man picks up the teeth one by one and slots them into his gums with a squelch. Sorry, Breather, I was cleaning my teeth. Alright. Not often do we get one of your kind snipping around Cadaver Keep. What can I do you for? Can you lower the drawbridge? And why would you be looking to go in there, Breather? Nothing for mortals behind that drawbridge, I assure you. You think just because I'm mortal I can't share your interests? Sorry, Breather, I just can't go letting in mortals like yourself into the keep. You piece. How much charm do I need? 45? Can I get that? 35. Damn, I really need that charm cap. I guess I don't need to go through the drawbridge. Ow. What's that? Little alchemy station? What is going on in here? Protected by magics. Damn. Need so much mana. There we go. Big sloppy meat. Fine ore. Okay, cool. Just take all that and go back up then. And that. Do. Alright. It's gotta be this way. Oh. Don't shoot me. Oh! Alright, where are we? Oh. So, someone here is still slaughtering people. Stop right there. I'm not allowed to let anyone down into meat processing, and I'm not allowed to tell anyone it's called meat processing. You're doing a real good job. No, 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 no. I want to enter the door. No, only meat is allowed. I am the meat. Never met such friendly meat before, but okay then. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. You're bad. Whoa. Die. Die. Oh, they don't like her. I like this meat processing place. Looks very comforting. This is what they call cozy core. Guess I could have just found that wall and broke in anyways. Damn. Oh. Now I can lower the drawbridge. Screw that guy. Just casually ignoring me. Oh. Oh. They saw me. Open. Oh. Close. You're strong. There we go. Maury, you fell asleep? Do I need to like go somewhere? Oh. That's a weird teleport. And bury an ore. Nice. Oh my god, Maury. Oh. Do any of you have a key I can borrow? miss something? Maybe go... Need a key. Out here? Oh. Let's check maybe down here one more time. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Cool. Ring of Featherfoot. Prevents damage from falling. Yes. Crush my bones a little bit. It's fine. Let's see. Maybe there's something this way? No. Already been over here. Damn. Maybe I need like... Okay, I think I know. I need some kind of key from like story progression. That's probably all it is. Okay, so I can go to... I think the manor for that guy I need to find is like way south. Way south. What? Give me that. Towards the giant crab. Squid. Okay. Here we go. The Endless sweeps the ground with his rake, though he just seems to be moving around the dirt. As you approach, he looks startled. Ah, breather, didn't notice you there. Not often I see your kind around. Who are you? Who am I? Well, that's a good question. I've been wondering myself lately. I seem to have forgotten my name a few decades back. Was it Yum or Glupus, perhaps? Anyways, I'm the groundskeeper for the Duchess. At least I think I am. Not seen the girl for a good century or so, and I'm starting to wonder if I made the whole thing up. Can I visit the Duchess? You can sure try. Her family manor is over yonder, but it's mostly just a ruin now, and she's hidden the entrance with a spell, so you've got to figure out how to get across somehow. She's also enchanted a bunch of skeletons to patrol the place, so watch your step. They can't really think, it's just a spell holding them together, so they won't hesitate to swipe at you. Okay. Time ago, before we called ourselves Endless, these islands were known as Verdant. Our houses were made from beautiful wood, not those huge stone tombs you see today. This part of the island is the only place left where you can see a remnant of how things used to be. The rest of it has all rotted away. It's also where the Duchess lives, but she never leaves her manor. Okay, so I was mistaken about the skeletons. Those are just living enchantments. Or like, assembled enchantments. Not actual Endless. What the shit? One second. It's a lot of skeletons. You've got a crystal bridge. Sealed by something that I can't see. Oh. Ow. Okay. Is there another one of those? I wonder. Ow. I'll check if they're all on the island first. Or on this segment before I go looking around. Fine, or do you mind? Okay. Everybody just file in. Can't see me anymore. Let's see. One more over here. Ah, there we go. That was the last one. Oh. Where do you take me? Up there? Whoa. Cool. Hanging in the gloom, the endless woman is engrossed in ritual. She hisses violent, unfamiliar words while her hands trace sparks of light through the air, illuminating the books in the dust around her. Bow politely. The woman seems oblivious to your presence, her face inscrutable behind her mask. She continues to mutter esoteric phrases while sculpting glyphs of light. What are you doing? She screams, her voice seething with a wave of magical energy that sends the books crashing to the floor. Do you know how difficult it is to weave parallel cipher syntax while some idiot is talking into your ear? She groans in frustration. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a family crisis, and you caught me trying to conjugate a pair of superlatives. Sometimes I just hate ciphers, semiotics. I suppose if you bypass my security measures, you must have come here for a reason. She studies you for a moment. You're not a cadaver assassin, are you? Sent by that infernal writer to try and lop off my head or some such? I'm not an assassin. She studies you for a moment. Well, that's exactly what an assassin would say, I have to be sure. I'm just going to have to poke around in your mind. You may feel some tingling in your brain, but don't worry, this rarely leads to permanent damage. Did you say permanent? A pain slices through your head, followed by a plethora of discomforting feelings. Your senses are jumbled. You hear smells, taste sights, breathe sounds, everything warps and you feel nauseous. But then you find yourself under the sharp light of your home star. Your hand grips a bloodied branch, a child cowers before you, weeping in the mud. Yes, you remember, this was the first real fight you ever won, when you were 6 years young. Her voice cuts through your dream. So you were always the violent sort, eh, mortal? This isn't enough, I need more. Another wave of nausea. Reality churns around you until you wake in an Inquisition prison cell. The smell of rust and shit filling your nostrils. So that's it, eh? You're with those Inquisition bastards, but you're not a player, you're just some pawn in their scheming, blackmailed. Pawn in their scheming, black-willed at the threat of oblivion, how pitiful. Once more you're submerged in memory, you see Vela's ship drifting away from you, and with it your only hope of salvation. So it's Vela you're after. I sailed with her for 10 years, even called myself a Dark Star, but I assume you knew that. Basalt sent me. So that old sea slug's still with us. I must admit I always thought the drink would kill him. But to hear he's working with the Inquisition after all we've been through. Well, this only deepens my suspicions. So tell me, do you kill for your masters? Do you take the lives of others to preserve your own? I avoid conflict wherever I can. So you're either a pacifist, a coward, or a liar. Let's see the truth. Your mind reels once more. You see the men and monsters who have stood in your way, and how you've clashed swords, evaded their blows, buried your steel into their flesh. You remember the chaos, the thrill, the bloodlust. The truth is, you enjoy it. She seems taken aback. Mortal, you're a monster. The blood that you spilled, nobody could ever atone for such wanton violence. Though I suppose I have no right to judge you. My conscience is hardly clear. Well, I like farming creatures. What's this? Searing pain, and you see the flesh farm screaming in agony. You see Ryder, his cruel gaze, and you remember the deal you made. So you are in league with the cadavers. What? I haven't even met Ryder. Excuse me? Game. What's going on? Your actions, whether in spite or folly, have cast a dark shadow on this island, and yet I see nothing to show that you mean me harm. She sighs. I'll spare you the torment of further mind probes, mortal. Any more and your brain could burst, and I don't want to clean that up. But where are my manners? We've learned all about you, but I've not introduced myself. She feigns a pompous bow. The Duchess at your service. Well, really, I am Philomena Caveridge, Duchess of Vestalshire, but that's quite the mouthful, eh? If you'd arrived about 6 centuries ago, I would have greeted you into a bustling household, alive with music and merriment. My servants would have offered you refreshment. I would have introduced you to my 5 darling children. She chuckles wearily. Ah, how is it that 600 years can pass so quickly? Now I drift in this cold tomb while my estate lies in decay. Sounds like you miss your former life. There's not an endless around who doesn't, but for most of us it's hard to think of our mortal lives without opening the door to our demons. You see, I became Duchess the day my father died in the Great Devouring. Do you know what that was? No. 635 years ago, the Endless were born from the hubris and folly of our king. His wretched spell twisted half of the realm into this accursed form. We were born anew, frenzied and hungry. So the realm of Verdant, for that is what it was called then, ate itself. Friends and family who were dining merrily together in the morn were eating each other by the eve. And my family was no different. I was 5 and 30 years of age. What? I was 5 and 30 years of age when it happened. I had a husband, 5 beautiful children. I was 5 and 30. Before you were endless? You know the cruelest thing, there was a part of us that knew what was happening. As I tore into my husband's flesh, I howled, not in anger, but in sorrow. As my daughter gorged upon the bowels of her brother, I saw the tears streaming down her face. And as I picked up my infant son, not 3 months old, I wanted to hold him, to kiss him, and never meant to. Her voice croaks, and she is silent for a moment. Say nothing. To be endless is to live with a terrible guilt. It is the same for all of us, but while most find comfort in the rituals and traditions of old, I find them suffocating. But there I go again, dredging up the past. I think it's why I stopped getting invited to all those mausoleum balls. So tell me, mortal, this hunt for Vela, what do you hope to accomplish? I must stop her from destroying the world. I want to help her save the world. The world is at stake and you would save it? Admirable, but of course that's not how she sees it. I wonder, do you understand what's truly at stake? There is a hidden language to the universe, mortal, a web of signs and signifiers which establish the very rules by which we live. And Vela, she wants to change it. She wants to change reality itself to create a new world. How would that work? When we cast a cipher spell, we are speaking in the hidden language of the universe. But the rules, the grammar, the syntax, the signs themselves, all of us from the humble scribe to the powerful cipher wizard must adhere to these constraints. When we don't, there are often dire consequences. Like the world rend. I don't know for sure what happened back then, but I witnessed it with my own eyes, felt it in my mind. It was the most powerful spell I had witnessed. And it was caught in a syntax cascade, an infinite loop. But if Vela's plan works, she'd make the impossible possible. With a click of a finger, she could raise an empire, make anyone truly immortal, even raise someone from the dead. Sounds dangerous. Indeed, I have often weighed this dilemma in my mind. Would it be for good or for ill? My people live in torment. Our decaying bodies and hunted minds are prisons from which there is no escape. But could Vela's plan be our salvation, or would it subject the whole world to a similar torment? I haven't yet made up my mind, but if I'm honest, I would like to be there when the decision is made. Then help me find Vela. Alas, I'm somewhat engaged for the moment. I think I mentioned a family crisis. My daughter has been stolen from me. She closes her eyes. Her name is Ellen. Of all my children, she alone remains. I can still see her, 9 years young, holding my hand in that lush grass of Verdun. Everyone in the village knew that beaming smile. She is 9 years old still, and the feeling of her hand in my own is all that keeps me clinging to this wretched existence. And now those damned cadavers have taken her. She is 9 years old still? What is happening here? I could try and rescue your daughter. You would, mortal. If you were to save her, I would truly be in your debt. The cadavers are a secretive bunch, but I've caught wind that one of them frequents the rotten coffin in Sepulchre. He wears a full suit of armor and holds a key that will grant access to the upper levels of Cadaver Keep. Oh, okay. He surely won't speak to me nor my lackeys, but you're an outsider. More than that, you're a mortal, and cadavers are very interested in mortals. I'll try to find her. My daughter has a signet ring on her finger. Find her, and I will help you track down Vela. I have a feeling she's not alive. Just a small feeling I have. If you want me to find the ring she wore on her finger. Nyum. Nyum. Alright, so... Oh, this is the other mausoleum I need to go to, I think. Huh? What the... Okay. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. Don't attack! Yep. Let me just... through here. Let me through. Holy. Lock bug. Will weaken a lock's mechanisms, making locks easier to pick. Cool. I like that. Go drift in slow motion over there. And the urn. Okay. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Cool. That takes up the empty trinket slot I think I have. Nice. Take that too. Don't think I've been down there. No, I have. Yeah, I definitely have. Let's see. Oh. I have unspent delusions. Let's make my agility higher. Ooh. This needs to be repaired. Magidson has clearly been tortured, broken ribs poked through desiccated flesh, his teeth are in splinters, a rusty hook still protrudes from his shoulder. Oh. Hello, man. Magidson, what happened to you? Lord Ryder did this. He spits a yellow tooth onto the ground. After you told me about the flesh farm being sentient, I thought it was pretty funny. Told some of my mates about it. They told their mates. Alright, man. Before you know it, Lord Ryder is visiting my farm, smacks me around a bit, says we have too much to discuss. Much to discuss. What's he doing now? Lord Ryder's going to investigate the rumors about this flesh farm, and if he can prove them to be true, he'll try to start up the old crusades again. He's around here somewhere. Oh. Let's not go doing that. I will steal his treasure, though. Oh, hello. His voice rings from behind his golden mask like a freshly struck bell. I base thyself, mortal. You stand before Lord Ryder, champion of the Black Trenches. First over the abyss at Mansacor's Fall, destroyer of the Treborian fleet. Give me a reason why I shouldn't render you into carrion. You have 5 words to argue your case. Argue your case. We've no cause for quarrel. I suppose we don't, but I remember a time when a living thing wouldn't have dared come within 100 miles of our borders. Those were the days. Very well. What do you want from me? Why did you torture poor Magidson? He came to me with some very interesting information. I had to know more, and I thought he was keeping secrets from me, but it seems he was just as ignorant as he claimed to be. So you heard the rumor that the flesh farm is self-aware? Word travels fast, I see. Yes, I've heard. It is the final evidence that our kingdom must finally change its degenerate course and return to our golden era. Oh wow, you're... interesting. What do you intend to do? I've already sent word to some old comrades in arms. Apparently the flesh farm can only communicate with mortals, so first we're going to hire a mortal who will prove that these rumors are true. After that, well, if all goes to plan, the crusades will begin anew. The Endless will never follow you into another crusade. We'll see, mortal. I could talk to the flesh farm for you. I don't trust you, mortal. And I don't particularly care if the rumors are actually true. I intend to hire a mortal who will say exactly what we tell him to say. Of course he will. What are these? Do I need to hire a lord to interact with this one? Probably. Questions about yourself. What's your problem with the living? I don't have a problem, I have an appetite. Your warm flesh, your pulsing blood, your bright young eyes. Looking at you now, I want nothing more than to twist your head off and drain the life force from your shuddering and reeking meat. I suppose. Don't you have flesh farms to supply you with the life force you need? Flesh forms provide a pallid, sickly energy. It's not a substitute for the real thing. It's been such a long time. You better make yourself scarce, fleshling. Are you a follower of the ferryman? No, worshippers of the ferryman are weak-willed fools who have forgotten that we are immortal. We conquered death long ago and we have no need to fear it. Okay. It's kind of chuddy. I get the impression that, like... That's weird. Oh, you're the guy they hired. It's probably a lie that sentient flesh is any better than the meat. The meat wall. After a long and wearisome journey, I'm finally here, the ancient kingdom of Verdant now twisted by cruel cipher into a land of the endless. But it seems as though rumors are true. They really do shut up shop when the Neuron star is brightest in the sky. Alas, I was hoping to get a potion of blister obliteration. My feet are killing me. Ouch. Blister obliteration. See if I can talk to you. I'm looking to enter Cadaver Keep. Heard I should speak to you. A mortal asking to enter Cadaver Keep of their own free will. That's the place that I need the key for, I remember. For the lift to go up. You've heard the rumors, Breather, about what goes on in there? What goes on with your kind? Of course. Even so, I can't just let you waltz into Cadaver Keep. Us cadavers are a private bunch, you have to understand. There must be something I can do to change your mind. Well, I suppose there might be one thing. A chunk of your flesh, still warm, fresh from the bone. What part of my flesh? A finger? My flesh, you're insane. I don't know about that. Demanded a sample of your flesh. There may be no other way. Interesting. What if I take this guy's flesh? Really? One? Modest treasure. You can go in now, buddy. Let's see. If there's anything else I can do. Oh man. One second. Alright, so we have like 20 quests right now. Meet her at an airship cove on the western edge of the Endless Realm. An airship cove? Well, hold on. What are you doing? Compass? Alright, west. Airship cove. Whoa. Who's bleeding? That can't be where she wants to meet, is it? I think I have to get over there somehow anyways. On an airship cove. Alright, we're gonna just turn around. Oh, that's right up in here. Already been down to those mines. Shit. Not where I wanted to go. I don't know where else. Damn it. Plague flechette. I think I need an airship. Somehow. That might be where I have to go. Shit. Okay. Well. We have the vial of the fake blood. And what was... I need to speak to Penitent Thaw. Do that part first. Nyom. Nyom. I wonder if I can trick that guy with the the fake meat. I might be able to. Alright. About the vats of flesh. Lord Ryder knows that the flesh farm is sentient. Well, that's it then. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but here you go. She hands you a bundle of strange orbs. These are phage spider eggs. Even though enough of these things can skeletonize an entire village in a matter of hours, they'll destroy the flesh farm and leave no trace once they hatch. Just deposit the eggs on top of the flesh mass and leave as quickly as you can. Once they hatch, the spiders will devour the flesh in about 35 minutes. There must be another way. The only other way is to continue to feast on the flesh farms, keeping them in captivity even though we know they feel pain. Your creator wants me to murder you. What? No, you're not going to do it, are you? I haven't made up my mind yet. Have mercy. Why does she want me to die? The Endless could kill thousands of people if they're no longer able to feed on you. It was not a choice I made, it is just what I am. We'll have to kill the way of the all-flesh. You hear the eggs begin to hatch. One by one, you hear a chittering noise and the sound of meat being gnawed by 1,000 mandibles. Quickly, though, all that is drowned out by a terrified shrieking that reverberates inside your skull, making you fall to your knees in agony. After what feels like hours, the screeching dies down. All that is left is the skittering and clicking of the swarm. Creepy guy. Oh, you're back. What? Same as it ever was? I've dealt with the situation. It is easily replaced. You've done well. Ritter will need proof to start this new crusade of his, and he shall find none. Well, that's good. Why did the Duchess think that I made a deal with Ritter? More stories, morbid appetite. Need to bring all three to the worm. All good things. Yeah, we can go do the fanged door. Yo. Only those loyal to the king may pass. Drink the bottle of blood. Manage to position the blood bottle beneath one fang instead. The door eagerly drinks until the bottle's empty. Satisfactory, may pass. Well. Gnarly. What are you? Very shrimp-like. Oh. King is gone. She floats above you, imperious, furious, bristling with disdain. She resembles the Queen of Silver, but aflame with inner light. Hello, mortal. Bow? Better. Now tell me, who is it who dares to trespass within my domain? I expected to find the Hooded King down here. My father, my fool of a father, you found him. She gestures dismissively at the pile of bones sitting forlornly in the middle of the floor. There lies the Hooded King, the man who sacrificed his daughter for immortality. You should have seen him squirm and reap. Ew. My kingdom rots. Soon I will destroy this entire island, along with all of my subjects. I will end this wretched curse and finally grant my subjects the eternal peace they crave. I have questions. Where's the Hooded King? Oh, it's the same thing. 3 centuries, and I still cherish the memory of murdering him. He begged, he wept, he threw himself upon my mercy. Instead of mercy, he found a hand around his windpipe. You're a ghost of the Queen of Silver, an echo of her trauma. I was born when she walked herself into quicksilver and drowned at the bidding of her father. I am bitterness, her resentment, her rage. How is a ghost powerful enough to do all this? Anger has its own power, mortal, and my anger is endless. That's funny, I see what you did there. You're the one causing all these earthquakes. Of course, someone needs to give this kingdom a good shaking. I am weakening the island's foundation. Soon it will shatter. What if your subjects don't want to be killed? They do. There are thousands of rotting men and women out there, ravaged by hunger and pain, huddled within mausoleums and waiting for death. They are calling for my mercy. I can hear them in my heart, begging to be freed from their suffering. But they wouldn't die. How can I persuade you not to do this? You cannot. I am as inevitable as death itself. Okay. Shield potion. Well, now we just have more problems. I was supposed to find this guy down here, not you. Shrimp. Alright. Let's go talk to the other queen. I have spoken to the entombed one. It was the ghost of the queen's sacrifice. Really, I had no idea a ghost could be so powerful. Perhaps you should talk to Penitent Thaw about that. The ghost is beyond reason. Penitent Thaw, huh? The entombed one is a ghost created by your sacrifice. Why didn't you tell me? For obvious reasons, I keep my ghost's existence a secret. If my subjects ever found out that a shade of their own queen was trying to destroy them. I last saw her 2 centuries ago when I took Penitent Thaw down there to become one of the Endless. Penitent knew about this too. She is the only other who knows. It was unavoidable, the only way that I could grant her request to become an Endless. What exactly is she? She is both spell and sacrifice, partly a ghost and partly the lingering remnant of the spell that turned the whole kingdom into Endless. That's one reason why she is so wonderful, powerful, and why I needed her help to turn penitent into an endless. But her power is growing far beyond what she used to be capable of. I think she is being fueled by my subjects' growing faith in the ferryman. The ferryman has to be a god, then? Their scripture tells them to look forward to death, and their prayers of their own self-annihilation are like fuel to the entombed one's flame. She could escape easily if she wanted to, but she refuses to stop haunting my father's bones. How can I persuade her to stop destroying the kingdom? I can think of one thing. The queen places something in your palm, a topaz necklace. The gemstone is inscribed with a complex sigil. This was the necklace I wore during the ritual. Perhaps it will remind her that a queen's purpose above all is to serve the needs of the kingdom. Let's ask Penitent. What else we can do? Yep. You knew the identity of the entombed one. I'm a mage mortal. I hoard secrets like a miser hoards gold. And do you know the fastest way to run out of secrets? To tell everybody about them. The entombed one made you an endless. Yes, that's right. The entombed one is the living remnants of the initial botched spell, mingled with a vengeful ghost, a particularly toxic combination. Quite useful for me. Since the spell had lingered, I was able to benefit from its full effects. What? Can the entombed one be stopped? Anything is possible, but this one's tricky. The spell ghost is deeply unstable, and it has embedded itself so thoroughly into the magical fabric of the landscape that simply attacking it could tear the kingdom apart. I recommend diplomacy. The queen is a reasonable woman. Surely her ghost is reasonable too. What if diplomacy fails? I have a contingency in mind. Penitent rummages around in her shelves. Finally, she returns with a slender vial in her hand. This is a condensed potion of the happiest memories I've harvested from mind slurry. I'd hoped to keep it for personal use, but perhaps it will be of use in persuading the entombed one that this place is worth saving. What else do you have to say? Okay, nothing else. Okay, that might be useful. Maybe we need both. All right. See this necklace, Your Majesty. Do you remember why you sacrificed yourself in the first place? For a moment, the entombed one stares at the topaz necklace with something like yearning on her face. Then her eyes harden. She grabs the necklace from you and crushes the topaz to dust between your fingers. Sacrifice, ha. The queen above thinks she can remind me of what it means to serve the kingdom. I am serving the kingdom, far better than she ever did while sitting depressed in her throne room. Okay. You can't decide that on their behalf. Please, mortal, consider my side of the argument. I know I ask a lot. I ask for the destruction of an entire kingdom, but no new souls have been born here for centuries. No children, no youth. The only great changes to the status quo have been spurred on by mortals. First, penitent thought, and now you. The endless themselves are tired and bored and rotten. They hide inside mausoleums and do nothing, pretending to be dead. They hunger for mortal flesh, and if the flesh farms failed, they would resume their crusades in an instant. They lack the courage to end themselves, but they yearn for it. Before you go further, drink this. Oh my, all this so beautiful. What are you seeing? I'm dancing with a sweetheart on a brisk autumn evening. I'm peering through a telescope and discovering a new star. I'm bowing after the big performance, my face flushed with sweat. Oh my, it's joy, so much joy, I had no idea. Surely you understand now that there are still moments of the endless lives that have meaning. Your words have weight to them, mortal. You've given me much to think about. Aww. Oh, nice. Endless royalists loved. Endless cadavers disliked. Well, I didn't like them anyways. Yeah, her necklace got kind of destroyed, so... Sorry about that. Not gonna be getting that back. The Entombed One has stopped her efforts to destroy the kingdom. Excellent work, mortal. I never thought I'd see the day. What persuaded her in the end? Substance abuse. Well, as long as it worked. And so we buy another few years of our endless existence, Joy. Well... I think now I need to find Mind Siphon Ring. Draws in the powers of the mind and converts them into something more kinetic, trading mana for increased damage. Interesting. I feel like we need to find this ferryman. Entice level. Interesting. Oh, yeah. No other god will listen to us, you see, on account of us outstaying our welcome on this mortal coil, but the ferryman forgives us for our transgressions. He'll take us down the quiet river and when no one else will, and for only a minor price. Why do the worshippers of the ferryman live in the mausoleums? It's a show of devotion, mate. We know we ought to be dead in the eyes of the gods, so if we act dead by lying in tombs and being as quiet as we can, the ferryman is more likely to look favorably on us when our time finally comes. The priests give special dispensations to flesh farmers like me. We don't need to stay in the tombs. They know that someone needs to feed them life energy, or they'd be dead for real. You've killed people. Oh yeah, mate, loads. You won't find an endless who hasn't killed a few mortals. Back in the old days, it was the only way we could survive. Why does he extract a price? We have to pay the toll, mate. We lived too long. We've stolen our extra years, hoarded them like jealous misers, and now a payment is due. A couple gold coins is a bargain considering. What if you die without the coins? There's an endless nothing awaiting us, mate. It won't be cold, it won't be dark, it'll just be absence. No other gods want the endless. Without the ferryman's mercy, our souls will be snuffed out like blown candles. Okay. Where is this ferryman? I feel like that's the one god so far that seems reasonable, but there's gotta be like some kind of like price to pay. I just don't know where this guy is. Need one more urn, I think. Yeah, I have 2. Sleeper mask. I wonder if that mask can get me into, like, the goblin cave. My second skin. Oh. I can just walk over here. Hold on a second. Xanthosic bomb. Cool. This is where it all started, the mercenary outfit known as the Dark Stars. Vela, Jack Basalt, and Orlaith. Just the 3 of them in a cave with a rickety sloop, barely skyworthy. On one of their first jobs they found me, or rather the real me, before I looked like a rubbish painting. She grins. The 3 of them damn near killed me. You fought, Vela? That's right, stranger. They'd been hired by a Riovan noble to round up Wiccans in Hallowshire back before the Union was here in full force. So I woke up one morning with Orlaith's sword at my throat, and her full Emberian armor. It was quite the shock, though. Quite the shock. Though not as much of the shock I gave her, a bolt of pure electricity surging through all that metal. And so we fought, me and my godlet, versus the 3 of them. I almost escaped, but seeing Vela fight is something else. Usually I can scry what someone plans to do, but Vela's thoughts are bristling with possibilities. Before I knew it, she was behind me with a dagger at my neck. Huh. I thought I was dead, but she simply asked, "How would you like to be a merc?" And so they brought me back here to their hideout, and 3 became 4. You have to understand, stranger, I'd spent my youth cowering from the Union and their agents. My parents taught me all I know of Wiccan magic, of how to hear the language of cipher in all things, but when my parents vanished, I was left with no one. When I told Vela my story, she wept and embraced me. It had been a long time since I'd felt the touch of another person. And looking into her eyes was like staring into the void. Normally, stranger, I can read people, catch a glimpse of what's to become. Catch a glimpse of what's to come, but Vela, her future was a tangle of infinite possibility. She was unreadable. It was intoxicating. Those first few years with the Dark Stars, it was the first time I felt like I belonged somewhere. My comrades didn't fear my cipher, they relied on it. You never mentioned you were a Dark Star. That wouldn't be very mysterious of me now, would it? I have a certain reputation to uphold, being a ghost and all. Besides, as far as I'm concerned, the Dark Star company that I knew is gone. Well... thanks? Where do you want to go next? Wah! Okay. There we go. In those early days of the Dark Stars, Vela took contracts from anyone, the Union, the Wiccans, even outlaws, but it was about the cause, not the coin. She couldn't stand the thought of being like her father, whose military campaigns had wrought so much upheaval, so if a contract smelled fishy, we turned it down and went hungry. We didn't mind. But when we took a job, nothing could stop us. It wasn't long before our numbers swelled and we outgrew this tiny cave. Soon enough, everyone from the lowest ruffian to the loftiest noble knew of the Dark Stars. What made people want to follow Vela? Vela cajoled us all with intoxicating dreams. We weren't just going to get rich, we were going to build something that neither the Union nor the Wiccans had. A place free from gods or masters, a paradise, a heaven. Those times were the happiest of my life. We fought together, drank and danced together, dreams together, but it was not to last. So what went wrong? To pay the new recruits, Villa had to be less scrupulous with her contracts. I clashed with her at times. When she slew the minor god Kernan, I flew into a rage. I never wanted the blood of a god on my hands. Interesting. But it was when she found the damned Emberian key that things really got out of hand. There's an island drifting to the northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom that contains the wreckage of the Black Goblin airship. Meet me there. Oh. Okay. How do I get over there? That's like the last place I need to go, I think. Oh yeah. My delusions. There we go. What do I do next? Morbid appetites. Yeah. I wonder if there is something down here. Yeah, it looks like it. You're not a real tree. What am I meant to be looking at exactly? I drank the potion. Where's the illusion? What? I feel like this thing has to do with, like, the island over there. But I don't know. Yeah, that's the two mausoleums, and then the third one is out there. So how do I get there? I have no idea. Well, hold on. Why is there a cipher spell aiming that way? Huh? What's it doing? Oh shit. It's gone. Okay, well. No, it's right there. Alright, I'll give this guy my finger, I guess. Because I don't think there's anything else I can do. Take this key, it'll unlock the lift at the top of the cadaver keep. That'll take you to the island above. Bloody stump. Your fingers been sliced off, leaving only bloody stump. With every heartbeat, your hand throbs with pain. Your abilities will be hindered until you can do something about this. Oh no. Alright, well. That's the place I need to go down there, I think. We'll just run up here real quick then. Skip everybody. I think I can run back here. Go up. Past you. Past you. Past you. There we go. Gonna run past you guys. I like the paintings of the ghost. Just randomly. A hand. The hand of an endless lies upon the pillow, completely severed from above the wrist. The hand bears a signet ring on one slender finger. There's no mistaking it. This is the hand of the Duchess's daughter, Ellen. Take it. As you touch the hand, it suddenly recoils, as if alive. For a moment you pause, and the hand shivers before you. When you finally pluck up the courage to pick it up, it rises as you place it with your belongings. Interesting. Is it the last living part of her? Or is the rest of her somewhere else? Where am I? All the way north? Shit. Yum. Oh, I need to go down there. Not quite how I wanted that to go. Right. North. Oh, yeah, I've been in there. I've been in here before? Oh yeah, I have. Thank God for the agility spell. About your daughter, did you find her mortal? I must admit I have been watching your progress with interest. With a flick of her wrist, she creates a small shimmering mirror. It seems to show you entering Cadaver Keep. But my voyeurism spells couldn't penetrate the island above the keep, so I've been awaiting your return with bated breath. I have her hand and nothing more. You present the hand to the Duchess, a beaming smile spreads across the Duchess's face. Ah, my Ellen, you are returned to me at last. The Duchess tenderly presses the hand against her face. Ellen's hand seems to respond in kind, relaxing and stroking her mother's cheek. Were you expecting this? Apologies, mortal, did I forget to mention, all that remains of my daughter is her hand. The rest of her was lost many centuries ago. Where, I cannot say, but it is not an uncommon fate for my kind. It is very hard to truly kill an endless, but that does not mean our bodies cannot be broken, severed, separated. Many of my kind rest not in peace, but in pieces, scattered across the realm like fallen leaves. I lost Ellen to this abhorrent fate some 300 years ago. I have long accepted that I will never see her face again. That's touching. It is, of course, not a fate I would have chosen for my daughter. I often wonder if it would be kinder for her to be truly at peace. Thank you, mortal, for returning my daughter to me. I hope the whole ordeal wasn't too troublesome. Well, I did lose a finger, I noticed, mortal, but nothing a little cipher can't fix. Here, hold out your hand. The Duchess utters some harsh-sounding consonants, and her voice seems to suck the warmth from the air. For a moment, her hand seems to burn with an unbearable heat. But when you look down at it, your missing digit has been replaced with a spectral finger. It glows and shimmers with unnatural color, but is firm to the touch. There we are, mortal. You may even find this to be an improvement. Few can match my skill with cipher facsimiles. And now I will honor my side of the bargain. When I delved into your mind, I saw that you have captured the blinding light, correct? I'll make my way there so we can plan our next move. Though a fellow's plan comes to fruition, I'm still not decided on where my allegiances lie. With Vela, you could grant the endless a true death. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps my kind have lingered in wretchedness for too long. This is no life. We are but ghosts who cling to fading dreams. I do not wish this for my daughter. You have given me much to think about, mortal, but for now you should take your leave. I will meet you at the blinding light. Cool. I have magic finger. What does it do? Should prove useful when picking locks. Oh, cool. Alright. Only thing we have left is feeding the worm, I think. But I might try to just do that next time. Because right now I have no clue. Oh shit. I have no clue how I'm supposed to do that. So... we'll just save it until then. And I think that'll be it for now. Had a good little time with the zombies on their island. I'm still really curious about this ferryman god. I'm hoping I can like find that somewhere because that sounds like a really cool experience if that's like actually in the game. But we'll just have to wait until next time. Until then, I'll see you guys.